Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Arun Singh Thakur from University Institute of Hotel and Tourism Management, Punjab University, Chandigarh. After completing this module, students, you will be able to understand the societal principles of sustainable tourism, know about the various dimensions of sustainable tourism, then understand the sustainable relationship between tourism and the social dimension, then understand in detail about the social dimensions of sustainable tourism. So, the students, let us start. Tourism includes contact amongst inhabitants and guests, and therefore many bring about extensive social effects. Those effects can be especially hazardous in developing areas where they are additionally happen in more developing nations. Although most countries and regions develop tourism principally for its financial advantages, and tourism can regardless produce some monetary issues or, if nothing else, not bring greatest disadvantages. The context of sustainable tourism is to avoid the negative experiences between the two communities of both the locals and the tourists, who should be informed about each other's culture, values and expectations. This way, you will know how to have a culture of people that will lead to the construction of the tourist zone, and also be able to control the behavior of people to draw the necessary response. Consequently, it is particularly fundamental that tourism planners must comprehend the different types of socio-cultural effects and rule that can strengthen the positive effects on the area and mitigate negative ones. It is dangerous to overgeneralize because each area is unique either socially or culturally, and developers must be aware of possible impacts of various types of tourism on a particular area and local communities as well. Now we will understand the societal principles of sustainable tourism. The social effects of tourism have induced many remarks in the recent years and made tourism a controversial issue at some places. A wide range of new advancement brings change and certain sort of effect. The concept of sustainability based on equality between generations is being sustainable habitat and creates the opportunity to achieve a better standard of living. Environmental and economic policies are important for social capital and social sustainability. Sustainable development is not only about the economic and environmental aspects of human future, but also social and cultural terms are intended to provide a better future for humanity. Man is a social animal, and for the people's economic and physiological needs, social and cultural requirements are there. Therefore, determining the social principles of sustainable human development with the focus and consideration are important for the sustainable development to take place. Sustainable development in cultural heritage encompasses everything, concrete or abstract, from all cultural phenomena. Historical attractions such as historic buildings, gardens, parks, forts, paintings, statues, religious works of art, historical manuscripts, craft materials, agricultural and industrial equipment, historical documents and objects such as oral traditions, cultures and festivals, rituals, costumes, legends, behavior and habits, music, dance and food, culture all make a comprehensive set of social attractions. Sustainable development focuses upon healthy, educated and able to realize conscious society. Burns and Holden in their work of 2011 suggested social principles are as the sustainable development guarantees sustainable population, education, healthcare and family planning. Then sustainable development results in improving relations between the central government and the local governments. Also, there is more chances of individuals in society for making part of the decision process. Value of providing sustainable development results in contribution to the moral development and also takes into account the interdependence of the environment and the economy. Then it contributes to increasing the interdisciplinary studies, science, education, and which provides an understanding of the natural systems. Then sustainable development is only concerned with the distribution of the resources and not related to the population issues. Sustainable development should be in harmony with the changes in the demographic development of potential production capacity of the ecosystems. Then, to understand the social dimensions, we will first briefly understand the concept of sustainable tourism. The sustainable tourism is defined as to maintain a suitable balance between the economic, environmental, and socio-cultural aspects of tourism development, which plays a crucial role in preservation of biodiversity. It attempts to minimize its impact on the environment and local culture so that it will be available for the future generations while contributing to generate income, employment, and conservation of the local ecosystems. Sustainable tourism helps to increase the positive impacts of tourism for the preservation of biodiversity and to eliminate the poverty and achievement of common goals towards sustainable development. This type of tourism also provides important economic benefits for habitat protection. Income generated from visitor spendings is often channeled back into the conservation of nature and capacity building programs for local residents to manage the protected areas. On a larger context, tourism plays a significant role in raising awareness and fostering positive behavior change for biodiversity conservation among the millions of people traveling around the globe every year. The United Nations World Tourism Organization defines sustainable tourism as the tourism that meets the needs of the present tourist and the host regions while protecting and enhancing the opportunity for the future. Rather than being a type of product, it is an ethos that underpins all tourism activities. As such, it is integral to all aspects of tourism development and management rather than being an add-on component. The objective of sustainable tourism is to retain the economic and social advantages of tourism development while reducing or mitigating any undesirable impacts on the natural, historic, cultural, or social environment. This is achieved by balancing the needs of the tourist with those of the destination. Sustainable tourism refers to the tourism activity that can be maintained over a long term because it results in net benefit for the economic, social, and natural environments of the area in which it takes place. Sustainable tourism can also be defined as the tourism that takes full account of its current and future economic, social, and environmental impacts while addressing the needs of the visitors, the industry, the environment, and the host communities. According to John Beach and Simon Chadwick, the tourism activity that is economically, environmentally, and socio-culturally sustainable termed as sustainable tourism. With sustainable tourism, socio-cultural and environmental impacts are neither permanent nor irreversible. Now, what are the various dimensions of sustainable tourism? The sustainability principles alludes to the ecological, monetary, and socio-cultural aspects of tourism. Advancement and an appropriate balance must be set up between these three measurements to ensure its long haul sustainability. Sustainable tourism should make ideal utilization of the environmental resources that constitute a key component in tourism advancement, keeping the basic environment producers and helping to conserve the natural resources and biodiversity. Then it respect the socio-cultural authenticity of the host residents, preserve their constructed and living cultural heritage and their traditional values, and contribute to intercultural understanding and tolerance. Then ensure the practical long haul economic operations, giving financial advantages to all investors that are genuinely distributed, including the stable work and income earning opportunities and social administration to the host people, and helps to eliminate the poverty. The main topic in this module is about the social sustainability. When a particular area started being visited by various tourists, there will be undoubtedly be various social and cultural effects of those visitors on the local people. Local people may see expanded blockage and congestion in the towns and urban areas, maybe an expansion in crime, new languages and values, and maybe even an increase of the migrant laborers to be employed in the tourism industry. Social accountability implies limiting these negative impacts and concentrating more on the positive impacts. For example, promoting cultural exchange and saving local customs and traditions. This can be accomplished by actively engaging the local people in the tourism industry, having the community engaged with the help of to offer a genuine and unique experience to the tourist, and also increased the interest of the local residents in the tourism activity. Then further, we will discuss about the social dimensions of sustainable tourism. The social dimensions are related to the people of particular area. It is very crucial to understand the impact of tourism on a particular area and to make sure that the tourism on the particular area is not having any negative effect on the local residents, culture, their values, their attitudes, livability, etc. Social dimensions of the tourism have been given less attention in the sustainable tourism debate than the environmental impact of tourism. Perhaps this is because the social impacts of tourism usually occur slowly over time in an unspectacular fashion. They are also largely invisible and intangible. Yet, the social impact of tourism is usually permanent with little or no opportunity to reverse the change once it has taken place. When the social impact of the sustainable tourism has been considered, the focus has normally been upon the host community. There has been an almost paternalistic desire to protect the host communities from the excess and negative impacts of the tourism. However, there is a need to take a broader view of the social aspects of sustainable tourism. Furthermore, there is a need to acknowledge that all the investors in tourism has both rights and responsibilities that need to be recognized. At the same time, any discussion of such issues in tourism must also become more political, reflecting on the overtly political nature of tourism planning and development. It is understood from the discussion that social dimensions of tourism has been given less importance in sustainable tourism over environmental dimensions, because usually socio-cultural impacts occur over a period of time, are invisible and intangible, and are permanent in nature with no chances of reversibility. Now we will discuss the scope of social dimension of sustainable tourism. The scope of social dimension of sustainable tourism consists of the tourist, the foreign tour operators, the destination government, the local tourism industry, and the host community. The first will discuss the tourist. Tourist is one who can or cannot afford a holiday. He is also paying a price for the holiday. Tourist is also visiting the destination with poor human rights. He need to feel safe and secure at the destinations. He also possesses some attitude towards the staff serving him. He may be, by his actions, exploiting the host community. Then second comes the foreign tourist operators. They sell out the value of the relation with the local community with the tourist. Then they many times focus upon exploiting low cost economies to reduce their cost. Images and expectations of the destinations are created by their promotional activities. They many times do business at destinations with poor human rights. Lack of long-term commitment to the local communities is also there with them. Then comes the destination governments. Destination governments mainly focus upon the following things: the restrictions and harassment of the tourist at the particular countries and cultures, devoting resources to tourism that could otherwise be allocated to other priorities such as the health and the education of the citizen. Then subsidizing the cost of holidays for tourists. The next is the creating image of the destination for the tourist through the government's promotional activities. Then government also decide how the tax revenues from the tourist will be used. Then comes the local tourism industry, which is responsible for their dealing with the human resources, issues like pay, working conditions and promotional opportunities. They influence the government and the decision makers, the value for money or otherwise offered to the tourist. Then scope in the area of the host community, attitude towards as relations with the tourist, level of involvement and degree of influence on the public sector decision making in relation to tourism, impact of tourism on the society and the culture, then strength of and commitment towards conserving the society and the culture. Now, further, we will discuss the social impacts of tourism. In general, attention has focused on the negative impact of tourism on host societies and cultures. However, it is important to recognize that the effects can also be positive. The impact of tourism on the tourist. We should not underestimate the impact of tourism on the tourists themselves. In the past 3 decades, the growth in the international holiday making has changed many people's life in the developing countries. It has given them an opportunities to see the new parts of the world and widen their horizons, then perhaps increased interest in the food of the destinations. They led to many people buying second homes and retirement homes in the tourist destinations so that they can spend part or all of the year, even rest of their lives, in the place discovered through tourism and which they prefer to their home country. At the same time, tourism industry has provided a vital opportunity for the people to relax and unwind as an antidote to the stresses of the modern way of life, then get away from the everyday living environment. Therefore, the social impacts of tourism can broadly classified into positive impacts as well as the negative impacts. The positive impacts are to boost the tourism in particular area. Huge amount of money is invested to conserve the local heritage, to improve the infrastructure, to provide better local facilities, which in return creates the better education, better leisure facilities, organizing frequent social events to provide a better lifestyle for local people. Then locals interact with tourists, mix with people from diverse backgrounds, which create a cosmopolitan culture in the region. Due to demand for the better services, varied employment opportunities are created with region, and therefore people don't feel the need to migrate to other cities to earn their living. Moreover, the tourists get to know about the problems of the society like poverty, etc. Then we'll discuss the negative impacts. Tourism leads to various negative effects for the society in an area, which are: due to heavy traffic in the region, the infrastructure may not be able to cope up with the increased rush, thus leading to the overcrowding, poor sanitation, which may further lead to the diseases both to the tourist as well as the local people. Then second point is the intrusion of the outsiders in the area may disturb the local culture and create unrest among the people over there. Then local people may copy the lifestyle of the tourist through the demonstration effect, and the result could be the loss of the native customs and traditions. Then some people may enter into criminal activities like smuggling, alcoholism, drug addiction, etc. Sustainability can be achieved more in social dimensions as below. The first is all stakeholders in tourism being given the fair treatment, then equal opportunity for the employment to all, then increasing opportunities for everyone in the world who wants to take a holiday, managing tourism in a way that local people maintain their dignity and sense of pride of their communities, the development of the concept of fair trade, where tourists pay a fair price for the holiday they take. Then benefit of the tourism are widely distributed within the host community. Then we will discuss about the sustainable tourism relationship between tourism and the social dimension. All stakeholders in tourism being given equal and fair treatment. There should be equal and fair treatment given to all the stakeholders or investors involved in the planning and management of tourism at the destination. Equal employment opportunities. There should be equal employment opportunities given to all the local residents of the destination, whether women or men, and there will not be any discrimination on the basis of age, gender, caste, creed, and economic status, etc. There is increasing opportunities for everyone in the world who wants to take holiday. Whosoever wants to take holiday in the world, there is equal rights and increased opportunities available in the market so that they can plan their holidays according to their needs and at the place of interest anywhere throughout the world. The next is equal treatment of local people and staff. There should be equal treatment given to local residents of the destination and the staff working in the same destination in any organization. Then comes managing tourism in the way that local residents keep up their dignity. At a tourist destination, the tourism should be managed in a way that local residents keep up their dignity, culture, traditions, and values. The development of concept of fair trade is the next. There should be development of the concept of the fair trade or business so that tourists pay a fair price for the holidays they take. There should be variety of packages available according to the need and interest of the tourist. Then comes benefits of the tourism are generally disseminated among the host group. The benefits of tourism are generally distributed among the local residents so that they feel more motivated for the tourism development at the destination in a sustainable manner. The next is promotion of the local culture. There should be proper promotion of the local culture, for example, local dance, cuisine, and local attire. Ensure that tourists are taught about the local customs and traditions. This also ensures the participation of the local people. They sell local items to the tourists using traditional techniques to increase the economy of the local residents. The local items should be sold to the tourists so that they can be aware about the traditional techniques of the local community. The next is encourage the participation of the tourists in demonstration classes offered by the local people. There should be the encouragement for the participation of the tourists in the demonstration classes offered by the local people that will help to promote the culture and contribute to the economic of local residents. Educating tourists about the sustainability. Educating tourists about the concept of sustainable development so that the available natural resources should be used in an effective way. Then to ensure visitor knows how to regard the traditions and cultures and customs. To make sure that the visitors knows how to regard the local traditions and customs of the local communities so that the emotional sentiments will not hurt in any case. Then comes enforce working regulations. To enforce working regulations with the help of the law, for example, maximum working hours, paid holidays, etc. Then to introduce the lowest pay permitted by law. There should be introduction of the lowest pay permitted by law, that is livable salary for the workers engaged in tourism planning, development and operations. Then next one is the reinvestment of profits in residents' communities. Reinvestment of some profit percentage earned by the companies in the welfare of the local resident communities should be there. This will help the development of the local residents in many ways. Then comes ensure tourist facilities available to both locals as well as the tourists. The tourist facilities and amenities should be available to both local residents as well as for the tourist. Law of equality should be followed at each tourist destination. Then keep away from the privatization of the beaches and parks. The privatization of beaches, parks should be kept away from the uniform development of the tourist destination. Now students, in the end, let us summarize what we have learned in this module. Increase in the tourism at any particular area has both negative and positive socio-cultural effect on the local residents. On one hand, there is exchange of the ideas and cultural values, while on the other, the tourism adds to overpopulation, relocation, and even increase in the crime rates at the destination. The primary target of socio-cultural sustainability is to enhance the positive aspects while limiting the negative impact brought on the tourism. Socio-cultural sustainability in tourism concentrates on cultural exchange between tourists and the local residents while preserving the local traditions, customs, and culture in order to provide a unique, genuine experience to the visitor at a particular destination. Thank you.